Hello guys, and welcome back to Field of Glory Empires with our first ever playthrough as Saba. We've been progressing. It's turn 84. The year is 227 BC. Things have been eventful. Ethiopia has been having a lot of troubles with Egypt and Nubia. Blemies has been having some trouble as well. Egypt is starting to get some pretty good stuff. We're trying to buy part of Abyssinia Minor from our ally of Ethiopia, and the Seleucids just collapsed. Their capital was taken by some slaves, these Iranian rebels. And it completely deleted the Seleucids out of existence. It's crazy, because the seat of Palmyra was taken. The seat of Palmyra was taken, but for some reason, they lived. I don't know why they lived. Oh, hey, and this turned into a whole nother nation at this point. This is new. And they have not terrible... Oh, well, they're at war with the Antagonists. They're not going to live. But this is huge, dude. This is like, wow. This is all free to invade for anyone and everyone, which completely changes everything right now. So we're already at sea heading this way. Like, a war with Arabia? Shit, dude. That's kind of irrelevant at this point. There's all this stuff defended by garrisons, but no standing army anymore. Just Iranian rebels, I think. At least that's my interpretation, because they don't have diplomacy. And I can move onto their land when I look, yeah. So I can just go and start invading into this stuff, forming provinces I didn't think I'd be able to get, like right here. If I'm fast enough, if I beat others to the punch, you know, everyone's going to be doing this now. And I just find that to be fucking insane. That's insane. We can get here in one turn, and buddy boy, we're going to go there in one turn. Now, I can also send these guys up there. They can get there in one turn. They have good movement to catch up, so we're going to go head over there and try to have these all formed up. I might have to actually properly merge them when I arrive next turn, but we want to get going in here. This is actually an objective, which if we take it will lower our age and help with our climbing decadence. And boy, oh boy, like this place it's built up. It's got an anchorage. It's got a preceptor house. Oh my God. Brickworks, slave markets. Look at all this stuff. This is so good. This is so good. I have to get over here. I just have to. I'm not sure what to do about this one. It's fastest to just sail, you know? It's fastest to just embark at sea and sail and get over there like that. Going around this way is going to be a little brutal no matter what. It's funny because I was just getting ready for a potential war with Arabia. But at this point, I'm thinking we just totally ignore Arabia. And we just sail across and start landing in places. There's also some Hellenic independence over here. It's going to take 2 turns of travel to get over there anyway. I really want to conquer as much of this as possible because then I can make my own province. And that would be pretty ideal if I could do that. So maybe I could send this other one on a 2-turn path to Elam. This one, none of these have walls. We don't really know what we're going to find. But yeah, I'm going to order the Arabia Orientalis army to head over to Elam while we go after our main objective over here. The Elephant army, I don't know. They actually have some recovery they need to do, so I didn't really go too crazy with them or anything. I could cancel where they're going right now and just land them over here, let them recover, and then kind of figure things out from there. That could be a plan. We'd have nobody really on the border with Arabia, but we're so powerful, I don't know if they'd really, you know, turn their gaze on me anyway. We need to make the most of this opportunity. I didn't plan to be able to go in that direction anyway. I have cooperation with Mari, so I don't need to worry about them hating me, right? There's a lot of different stuff that can be taken here. A whole lot. We'd have to have a majority of anything to really form any provinces. And this, you know, Arabia owns part of it. This is just obvious to go for, I'd say. There's a lot of very small provinces here, actually. And there's a lot of really good things here. Like, this was their capital. Look at this. And it's blockaded. That's interesting. That means there's a navy over here. But I don't think it will matter, because I'm not at war with anybody over here. But we'll keep an eye out. We'll have a line of sight with us being so close, I believe. I have no... oh my God, look at the Ishtar Gate, Hanging Gardens. Fucking Christ, they have so much good stuff here. Tower of Babel. We're not getting any of that stuff. I don't think we're getting any of that stuff. We might, but I don't think we will. But this is like a whole war that we don't have to declare, and we got to take advantage of it. Looking at other stuff that our nation has to look at. Let's see if anything's buildable. We finished the pleasure house over there, but there's nothing new to build. We don't have any more slots to build anything. City walls here are done, and we have 2 slots available. That's pretty good. We could get a culture and loyalty bonus, both very important to my current situation, by the way. Oh, yes. Very, very important to my current situation. If I built a worship place here, 1 turn to do it, that would very much make up for having a deserted citizen there or not. So I'll move you back to food. You know, actually, no, I'll just leave you there. The population is going to grow anyway. It's all right. Don't worry about it. It's fine. And then the rest over here is still building. Not a lot to do. Shepherd house finished here. That's nice. That's food. A palisade, very important. I'm going to move somebody onto infrastructure. Hell, we don't need anybody on food right now. None of these citizens. Everybody go onto infrastructure, I guess. That's not going to change things a lot. One of you go on to culture. We do need culture. We need to be cultured. Otherwise, nothing else new is finished. So all of our armies are getting ready to just dogpile over there with their new 22-man stack setups. And we are, in 4 turns, going to finally have access to mercenary recruitment. Not sure how to really use that. They, with the way my military is set up, would work best when integrated into armies as a fixture of it, as opposed to being their own unique army stack. However, if we ever needed to get rid of them, that would be quite difficult. And I would really need to invest into money at that point, right? To maintain them. Still, I do want access to them. Because, you know, they're quite quick to raise as well, I believe. Because if you build them, you know, they only need money, but also they don't need nearly as much equipment as regular infantry does. They just need as much as a skirmisher. So that's a big deal. Their cavalry is nothing special. It's equivalent to normal cavalry, but it requires still less than half of the equipment. So yeah, they can be raised very, very quickly. So that's good. Not a lot of decisions of any relevance for me to make, but we're about to go on a conquest spree. I hope it goes well. And let me just take a... I have to remember, I have to look down here now as well. Anchorage will be done in 1 turn. This food's going to take forever. But we did make a province. We did make a province. Let me move a citizen down to infrastructure. This doesn't need to be like fully positive, right? And we have a new citizen over here. Food is barely positive in any one of these locations. There's barely any growth. But we can build stuff over here. Nothing is currently building. The hemp field can build the fastest, so we're probably going to want to build there. As I distribute slaves on and off, this will improve. A big problem here is that they're all under pacification. The food and infrastructure will all improve as those go away. So this is a problem that will solve itself. Until then, we just have to wait. The anchorage will now take an extra turn. That's really no big deal. I think I need to redo my request for something. Wow, 34% chance of alliance. Dude, I'll take that. Especially because you're friends with the Antigonids. Yeah, 34% chance of alliance. Let's go for that. And, you know, you're friendly with Moria. And I'm still trying with Moria, but the chances are not very high. Moria's at war with Persia and Saka. Yeah, now that the Seleucid zone exists, Moria's going to be able to expand a lot. This is going to be like a bum rush. This is insane, man. I can't imagine if the others were interested in this game, like a PvP, and then like a major nation like this just fucking collapses entirely. Nothing like that has ever happened in any PvP scenario ever, because no game I think that we've done PvPs in has ever supported it. So, god damn. Alright, so we've arrived. Looks like the attack is starting before our other boys arrived. I don't know if you can actually specify it or not. I think you could do that in the older Age Odd games. You might be able to do it here. I don't really need to do it. There is a lot defending here, though, to be fair. They have more frontage than we do right now with all this cavalry, but their front line is not too great. Let's do the range phase. And heavy infantry go forward, hurting the Eastern archers. That's a weird thing to have in the center. I guess just their front line is just so bad. It's my cavalry that's really going to have it the worst. But that's fine. These are just normal cameleers. If anyone died, I'd be least concerned about these ones dying. Thankfully, we're only killing. We're not losing. That's pretty good. There you go. Yeah, slaughtering their entire front line, these rebels. It's not like it's an army, and it's just a garrison, so... Damn, their rolls are going really badly. They're not capable of getting good enough rolls to exploit their numerical advantage, and with the pursuit, we killed the rest of them, we won the battle, and this is now mine. And this went the rest of the way, yep. I wonder if they kept the... I don't know if they kept the button to say, hey, delay the battle, try to see, you know, if anyone else shows up. Okay, so we got another progress token, so we've refreshed the buff, probably just about as it was about to expire. Rome is... Rome is now in the white. Macedonia is almost out of the green, but we went up 2 slots, so that's nice. It's hard to maintain it right now. It really is. We're doing very well. We cannot recover hit points of regions under 50 loyalty, but we can regain fatigue. I did not know that. We have some slave markets available. Justice system. Raise loyalty or quell unrest with various options. I don't even know if we have anything in unrest, but I'll just do case and trials. It's just 20% chance per government building to revert to a quieter state, regions in unrest. Okay. End of an era. The golden age is gone, but it's also, it should be back. Yeah, it expired and we immediately got it back due to progress tokens. That's funny. Next. Yep, now in a golden age. Yep, Decadence culture rating is still very hard to maintain. Let's see. Nabatea rejected our offer. Ethiopia rejected our offer. Maria rejected our offer. We conquered Uruk. We got a progress token. Oh, from that conquest. Yeah, that's right. That's a thing. Down. We were raided and absolutely fucked up here. They pillaged and murdered the locals. That's pretty sad. There's not a lot I can do about that except build things for that. But I mean, we're just getting started here. Our ruler's health degraded to good. And we have a new objective, and that is Babylonia. Dude, if we could actually get this location, that would be awesome. Let's merge you guys into there. No, we don't seem to have the ability to wait like we did in the older Age-Odd games. That's fine. It's sad, but it's fine. I like how these go in their own their own thing, strangely enough. We could do with a turn of rest and recovery. Food here is fucking awful. Let's move you into food. We don't need anybody in culture. Oh my gosh. Can we even maintain the food here? Like, this looks really bad. This looks really, really bad, the food here. Like, it's so bad. Just conquered and under pacification. These bonuses are fucking awful. I'm gonna disband this garum shop. And that might help this region a little bit. It's a good building, but it's not too great in the long run for, like, what we have here. I don't want to get rid of everything else, but it... Like, dude. This is pretty bad. I need to maintain it somehow. And this helps. This helps a lot. I could survive, like, 1 turn here. We'd be down to 10, which would be pretty bad. I don't know how that would go the next turn. I don't really have the freedom to... Oh my god, there's 33 units defending this. What the fuck? There's 33 units defending this. Is this from all the buildings? This may be an objective, but it's an objective that's kind of beyond me, dude. 33 fucking units? Where are you getting all of this from? You got massive fucking walls. Wow. Yeah, that may be an objective, but whoever can conquer that, props to you, dude. Fucking props to you. I don't know how the fuck you'd get past that. Solid walls, there's no walls here. No walls here. I might just move off of here and go somewhere where we have more food. Because we can't bum rush that. We don't... They have more units than us. And that would just be for defense. I don't know if they'd come out from the siege. Still, our armies are just not big enough for that. And the food here, it's already draining for them. So who knows how that's going to go. That's beyond me. No, that is beyond me. I have to move back. we're not going to sustain this. This, we're probably going to end up draining food from, because this is like a 2-turn travel right here. I'll queue up some palisades, because it's mainly the underpacification and just conquered here that's going to be problematic at all. We received a slave in Badio. We have a lot of slaves here. Bro, you need to distribute and disperse slaves some more. I don't know. Why do we have so many in Badio? You got to put them somewhere else. Unless you just can't figure out how to do that. A slave workforce requires 3 pop or more. Look at this. It produces food, infrastructure, and metal, adds decadence. Wow. Dangerously overpopulous. Too many slaves in the region that tens of thousands are lent to local farmers or the mines for a low price. Bolster productivity. It can have drawbacks even with strings or chains attached. The choice of building or not building the structure, as this is a rare proposal. I see. It hurts loyalty. Increases revolt risk. That's pretty bad. But it gives a lot of stuff. This actually doesn't really seem worth it, if you ask me. I'm going to ignore that. It is rare. I'm going to ignore it. I don't think we really want that. No, sir. What do we want? We could really use culture. We really could. More than infrastructure or anything else. Bonuses met or not. But hey, if I did get the wheelmaker, I could move things off of this. Nothing really gives loyalty here. There's nothing here that gives loyalty. I could improve food and health, or infrastructure, or culture. I think I'll just take the infrastructure, because we have all the bonuses for it. And then that would allow me to put another citizen on culture, and let's maybe even like one on food. You know, by the time that's done, like that, it would essentially just replace those. So that just kind of lets me redistribute things. There's a public works done here, so we have some trails available. I think we'll produce a stud. We could use some more food. There was another building there that worked. We would have had to import for it. That's technically inefficient for money, technically speaking, but we're just going to start with the stud. The stud's a good starting point. Sure, why not? There's a salt mine done here, adding to the total food production. That is good. Wow, these are long production queues. I'm tempted to add a stud. Yeah, I think we'll just queue up a stud. Can move this citizen to infrastructure, either infrastructure or money. Let's move it to infrastructure. Get some more food in the region. And we'll have a finished orchard up north soon as well. We finished a public works down here. That adds infrastructure to the whole region. This region's doing much better. I could add a slave market. These are usually pretty good. I like having these anyway. I've been ignoring these pop-ups a lot in favor of other things recently. I'm going to add a slave market. Yeah, I've been ignoring these. Let's get a slave market. Let's do that. Otherwise, everything is just building, looking good. There's a new population in Pancha, but that doesn't change anything. It does add another slot, I think, but we're already building, so it doesn't really matter. The worship place has been finished here. And that has added a lot of culture, which is very good. A wax workshop. Produces wax. Trading required. Huh. I don't actually fully know what that is used for, but that's good. We could have a clay pit next for clean clothing from a wash house. We get a sacred estate, 0 slot usage. Oh. Uses food and infrastructure. Gives a lot more culture and a loyalty bonus. Wow. And myrrh and frankincense bonuses. Buffing it up. This looks really good. Yeah, we gotta get this. We have to. That's so good. That's so good. Oh yeah, dude. We just absolutely have to. I won't move the guy off of culture, but I'm not gonna like put a third guy on culture anytime too soon. Like we need a lot of culture. We need a lot of culture at this point. It's hard to ignore it. It's a new population in Dorine. So we can build something new here. Like a mercenary recruitment center already. These do cost... These are not the greatest. They unlock it. They also provide equipment, right? So, and they use some infrastructure. I would really want to just build that in the capital. I've ignored it several times already, to be honest. But we have the ability to recruit it nearby anyway, so I won't prioritize it. It's not really a priority. I'll take the worship place because it adds 6 loyalty, and this place could use some loyalty. It definitely could. So hopefully that would work out pretty well. And we can glance down here. And the Just Conquers have gone away. This place is definitely looking a lot better. Finally, we have some positives to food over there. That's pretty nice. Anchorage will finish in 1 turn. The others are still under pacification. They will disappear in 2 and 3 turns, respectively. Egypt's still going on a rampage over here. It's kind of fucking terrifying. I could try this again. I could ask them to cede specifically Asalia to me. And then in return, I would give them some... Oh, hey, it's changed. Oh, Abyssinian archers. I don't have any of those, so I mean... Yeah, I could offer that. Let me look at those. Abyssinian archers. These are new to me. Abyssinian archers. Oh, boy. This looks special. Archers are the best support units, but they are rarely available in numbers. In contrast to conventional skirmishers, who have some melee skills, they only do one thing right, providing support to the front line. Very brittle if engaged. They should not be allowed to fight duels with enemy units, as they are easily beaten. Yeah, that's very heavy ranged attack, and I guess their support power will be even higher. So, that's why archers are very rare in this game, I see, compared to skirmishers with essentially pylon. That makes sense. And they're only a provincial unit. They are very, very expensive. Not really in metal, but in money. You know, eventually I would want all of my skirmishers replaced by these, right? Yeah, they can deal 3 fatigue to an enemy, as opposed to a skirmisher dealing 2. And their ranged attack is just, oh god, dude, this is such a good unit. Wow, and it's 40 to make any one of them by default. It's cheaper to make these, so I don't actually know which one is smarter to offer these other guys. The manpower cost is the same by default. The money's the only potentially different thing. The metal is also slightly different. It's heavier on metal. I'm better off on money. We'll offer them those Abyssinian archers. You know we have to throw these in. I would definitely want like a slightly bigger front line capacity for sure for my armies, maybe before I did such a change. Even if it's just regular infantry, that would definitely probably be a good idea. But I'm very happy I went to get these. There's probably more of these elsewhere in places like Ethiopia, but I would totally just recruit a fuck ton from here. However, equipment's not too heavy here, so it would be very inefficient to do that right now. Not really a priority. I'm going to leave that alone for right now. Let's try to reacquire, or let's try again to acquire this cooperation. Oh, no, they don't want it. They don't want it anymore. They want an alliance. They're already at war with Egypt. Huh. I mean, they have a 50% chance to accept that. I mean, I don't know if they're going to live at this point. I really don't know if they're going to live. How about Palmyra was still offering with... We have a 0% chance with Maria. That's sad, but at least we do have cooperation with them, so that's good. I don't know if I want to offer an alliance to such a tiny little nation that is at war with Egypt. Like, can you even survive that? You don't look like a bad singular territory, but you're still just a singular territory. It's not very impressive. Arabia ordered all the poor without land to pay labor tax by working in the field or in construction. Yeah, that'll make you grow, sure. Yeah, keep up the smart decisions. Hey, they're actually building stuff in some places. Arabia is just, you know, becoming weaker and weaker as time goes on. Our manpower generation is doing okay at 30. I'm still going to wait before really trying to generate any new population for myself. We're building up that money reserve again. We're building up that money reserve again, so that's nice. After it all went into that damn royal tomb, but you know what? I'll take the decadence reduction. It's pretty good. This place is, oh man, it's going to be down to like 0 decadence, I think. Well, I don't know. I don't know how this all adds up. It looks like it's going down faster than it's going up, so that's pretty good. Not everyone in our elephant unit is fully back up to strength. There's one guy that needs a little bit more, and I'll not rush it. I'll avoid rushing it. He could just get his time he needs to relax and chill out while we have another invasion kind of sailing over there and etc. Why is there an allied Ethiopian army here? What are you doing here? Where do you think you're going? Why would you even be here? You're gonna go fight Arabia finally? I think you got bigger problems at home. Like, Egypt's stepping all over all your shit. They've, like, conquered your original capital, I think. It's not looking very good for you. Maybe this was your original capital. Yeah, it looks very built up to be that. Still, it's not looking very good for you, Ethiopia. Where did Blemis go? Oh my god, they're almost dead. Egypt, stop killing all of my friends. You're killing all of my friends, Egypt. I'm not very happy with you, Egypt, but I gotta go focus on all this stuff that we can take over instead. I think we built everything we can build. Money's pouring in. Manpower's pouring in. It's pretty good. We got a lot of options in the future for what we can build. I wouldn't mind adding, like, at the beginning, right? Like 2 archers to every one of these armies. That would be neat. It would be very inefficient because, you know, every one of these we do is going to add something crazy. I wouldn't mind adding 2 of these archers and then finding an excuse to add like 2 more of something else, like regular or heavy infantry or whatever. But that has to come bit by bit. We still need also potentially more cavalry. I don't know. Let's go ahead and end our turn. It's getting more complicated now. There's becoming more access to expansion and resources that we can use. Okay, we've landed. There's 33 combat power, 14 units, frontage 14. All right, let's see this. A lot of citizen hoplites. Yeah, these ones are different. This is some Hellenic rebellion, not Iranian. Let's run it and see. So we got the range phase. That went very well for us. Heavy infantry against some citizen hoplites. Oh my god. Oh, that was regular infantry. One of our regular infantry fucking died. Man, hold up. Wait. Stat back. Stat back. A citizen hoplite. How the hell? This isn't the right one. Combat rating 4. What the fuck? Is this just a normal unit you can get? Dude, that is superior in every way. This has to be like an equivalent to regular infantry, but better. It has to be. That can't be like a normal defensive unit. There's no way that's a normal defensive unit. That's gotta be an equivalent to either warriors or regular infantry. It's one of these, because that's just insane. That's way better than regular infantry. This is what, like, this is you need eventually a front line that is like heavy infantry specifically, whereas you use the regular infantry for primarily sieging. Oh man, we lost a Camelier. Which one? Wait, which one did we lose? An Arabian Camelier. Oh no. Oh yeah, I guess it's this group, huh? Well, goddamn. This is a brutal fight. Well, this was like, you know... Well, this one actually wasn't part of Iran or Seleucids falling apart, so I don't really know. Regardless... Look at that. Oh, we're just slaughtering dudes in the rear now. Pursuit and wipe them out. Alright, shit, there you go. We lost a Camelier and a regular infantry. That's kind of sad, but what we're gaining is totally worth it. What we're gaining is totally worth it, dude. If we could form a province out of this, that would be amazing. We can't just let everybody else dogpile in here. We have to get at least something out of it, right? Holy mother of fucking God. We are almost out of the fucking green, guys. That's not good. If we get into the white eventually, we won't refresh this bonus, I think. And then it would kind of solve itself, so long as we stay out of the orange. You see why I'm leaving things... You see why I'm leaving things the way I'm leaving things? God damn. Alright, but that's a nice full episode, so... We're gonna have to continue this on the next one. For now, though, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.